Hello, is that Gordon Ramsay? Yeah, it's Gaz Oakley here. I'm in London and I'm about to go and try your veganuary menu, and it best be good. Hope to see you soon. Gordon Ramsay, for me, as a kid and a young chef, was my hero, my biggest inspiration. I learned everything I could about his early career, his early life, his restaurants, his life in cooking and recipes, and everything I could know about Gordon, I knew it. And he's arguably one of the greatest chefs ever, and what he's built, this empire that he's built, is incredible from very humble beginnings. Gordon was one of the reasons I decided to become a chef after leaving school at 16 years old. When I went vegan, my mindset changed and I didn't really look up to Gordon Ramsay as much as I used to. After all, he was quite anti-vegan at times, but in January 2019, Gordon Ramsay announced that he's putting a vegan menu in one of his restaurants, Bread Street Kitchen, and I'm going to go and sample it today. Yeah, it's awesome. You know, I was talking about empire? Look at this empire. Hello. We've got a table for 3 at 12:30 under the name of Oakley. The ambience in this restaurant is very busy, it's loud, the music's loud, it's more of a bistro style. I was just saying to my friend Tom that, you know, Gordon Ramsay is known for his Michelin star restaurant, so this isn't what this is. This is going to be more relaxed food, a bit more simplistic, but I'm still looking forward to tasting it. We're going to get one of everything on the menu. There's only 3 options, 3 starters, 3 mains, and one of the starters is just a superfood salad. I'm not very excited by that right now, but yeah, I think it will be good. It's going to be quite basic. It's going to be plated up beautifully though. Just simple stuff that's plated up beautiful, I think. And obviously seasoned well. I'm looking forward to try it. It's very expensive though. Roasted Ironbark pumpkin soup with toasted hazelnuts and truffle oil. Superfood salad, avocado, kale, cucumber, cress and nuts. Heritage beetroot, toasted hazelnuts with a balsamic dressing. Enjoy, it matches your top at least. There's some flavour. And I love kale, so it's all good. Not bad. It's not bad. The positives, they have a Welsh bottle of water. Does Gordon Ramsay have any say in terms of the menus here?
Yes.
He does?
He's the holder of all of his restaurants.
So he designs a menu with the
yeah, of
other
course,
chef?
he's having the big team now because it's many of
Yeah.
us, you know, like it's not just one restaurant. We have like 14 or 16 around.
What, 14 Bread Street?
No, in general.
Oh, 14
so you
Gordon
have
restaurants.
Bread Street, you have Plain Food, you have Maze Grill, and York and Albany. So we have a group, but without him saying and tasting, nothing.
I see.
Right?
Amazing. Thank you. So we now know there definitely was something wrong with the beetroot starter. Half of it was missing. We've now got the hazelnuts, and the dressing. That's all that's added, but I'm thinking it will make a difference, but still, it's just beetroot. So we just had the starters. I'll tell you my real reactions after, but I'm hoping the main now is going to be good, because Gordon Ramsay released a picture of one of the mains, which was a Beetroot Wellington, and I'm looking forward to try that one personally. The main course, we had a wild mushroom and truffle risotto, charred aubergine, toasted pine nuts, pesto and tomato pizza. Then we had a beet Wellington with horseradish, pickled mushrooms and truffles. A selection of sides, hand-cut chips, spiced maple carrots and some seasonal greens. Then the dessert, pineapple and kiwi carpaccio, passion fruit with a raspberry sorbet. Then we also had an Eton Mess with tapioca and vegan meringue. Thank you very much.
Should I put in the middle?
Yes, the boss is paying for it, thank you.
Voilà, so desserts is on me.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so it's not there and then the bubbles are on us as well.
Thank you so much, it's very kind, thank you. So guys, I've just left Bread Street Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, where they've got a veganuary menu. Still hard to believe, we've just tasted the food and I'm going to give you a detailed review of what I've thought. First sort of assumptions when we walk into the restaurant, a beautiful decor, really nice ambiance. The servers were really friendly and kind, and they were really welcoming, especially because we had cameras with us, which I was personally very sort of nervous about. I don't like getting the cameras out in public, especially in restaurants, but they were really friendly and really helpful. We asked for the vegan menus, they brought them out to us. I was quite surprised that there was only 3 options for a starter, 3 options for a main and 3 for dessert. I wanted there to be more, unfortunately, but some nice options from first glance. I was very excited really though to try the Beetroot Wellington, which was what Gordon Ramsay posted on social media to advertise the veganuary menu. So I was looking forward to try that mostly. The starters didn't jump out to me. There was a butternut soup, a beetroot dish and a superfood salad. The only one that sort of stood out to me that I thought, okay, I'll be happy having was the soup, but I make a really good butternut soup, so I didn't have much high hopes for it, unfortunately, because I love mine so much. We ordered one of each, and the superfood salad turned up, and it was dressed okay. It looked decent. It was very healthy. It tasted fresh and vibrant, but it wasn't exquisite. It wasn't exciting. It was just a superfood salad that I probably could have got from the buffet section in Whole Foods. And the beetroot starter was ridiculous, unfortunately. It was really bad. There was no seasoning on the beetroot. There was no hazelnuts, which it said in the menu there was going to be. There was no dressing of any kind. It literally was like boiled beetroot chopped up and put in a bowl with some cress on top. And I was disappointed. Anyway, we later found out by the lovely server we had, Agla. She was so great throughout the whole meal. We found out that they messed up in the kitchen. They left a few things off, including the hazelnuts, the dressing, some more golden beetroot, which is very understandable because it wasn't good, the initial dish. When they brought out the actual dish, it was a bit better, but still it wasn't great. It was just seasoned beetroot with some hazelnuts. It wasn't great, not very adventurous. And we later also found out that they usually do have a beetroot starter that isn't vegan with feta cheese. So all they've done is just take the feta cheese out and they've just served that. It's a shame. It seems like there's no imagination gone into it. So the main courses, I was most excited to try the Beetroot Wellington that Gordon Ramsay actually posted on social media, which sent the vegan community a bit wild, thinking, oh wow, this is incredible, Gordon Ramsay's got a vegan menu. So I was excited to try that, and Gordon Ramsay's been famous for his Wellingtons in the past, and seeing if he could do it vegan would be great. And that came out, they'd actually split each dish into 3 so we could try each one, which is nice of them, but I really wanted to see the finished dish really plated up. And the Beetroot Wellington was very good. The mushroom duck salve, which is the mushrooms that coat around the beetroot, in between the pastry and the beetroot, was seasoned to perfection. It tasted great. The beetroot was nicely cooked and very flavoursome. It was a really good beetroot. And the pastry was absolutely beautiful, really crisp, perfect puff pastry in my opinion. The garnish with it, which was a beetroot puree and some veg, was okay. I think it needed to be a bit more punchy and powerful, But overall, it was a great main course, and I was really happy to have that one. The pizza was unbelievable. They had a wood-fired pizza oven inside the kitchen. You could see the flames. I really liked the look of that. It had awesome crisp bread. I loved the charred bits on it. True wood-fired pizza, and exactly what I look for, which was nice. It didn't need cheese. I didn't miss cheese. I didn't think it needed vegan cheese. The pine nuts, the pesto, the aubergine were all great, and the sauce was lovely, so I loved the pizza. And then finally, risotto. Now, the risotto was probably my least favorite main, unfortunately. It was a well-made risotto. The rice was good. Risotto should never stick together. It should just be able to pick it up with a fork. You don't need like a spoon or anything. It should be nice to be able to pick up with a fork. It was really well made. The flavor was okay. It needed something to cut through the really rich, earthy mushrooms, and there needed to be like another layer of flavor, but it was okay. So we also had some sides with the main course, which I forgot to mention. Crunchy chips, they were lovely. The maple glazed carrots are beautiful, and the broccoli was lovely too. Some nice sides with it, which it needed, in all honesty. Desserts. These sounded exciting. I was excited to see these come, and they put them on a platter for us all to try. The Eton Mess was really good. They went through the effort of making vegan meringue, which is great to see. And I later found out that the starter of the beetroot was actually another non-vegan dish that they usually serve with beetroot and feta, and they just took the feta out and served that beetroot as the vegan starter, which to me just lacks all imagination. Whereas this dessert, they went through the effort of making vegan meringue, and that really appealed to me, and it resulted in a really tasty dessert. The meringue was great, the rhubarb was lovely, so they're pushing the boundaries with that dessert, making it exciting for vegans, which is really good. And also they did a carpaccio of pineapple and kiwi and passion fruit, and that was a lovely, light, refreshing dessert. Very simple, just a tasty fruit salad really, in my opinion. But it was good to see them doing that aquafaba meringue. I was really pleased when I saw that. I just wish they used that same imagination for the starters, for example. Anyway, I think it's amazing still that Gordon Ramsay is thinking about vegans. He's got this veganuary menu. I'd hope to see more vegan dishes from Gordon in the future. But one thing that is really I'm thinking about a lot at the moment is supporting the heroes, the vegan restaurants that are vegan all year round. So support those as much as you can. But it's great that people like Gordon Ramsay and other chain restaurants are making veganism more accessible by putting vegan dishes on their menu. And it was nice going to a nice sit-down restaurant with a beautiful atmosphere. I missed that from vegan restaurants. So when I have my own restaurant, it's going to be a traditional restaurant where you can spend 2.5 hours having dinner with wine and candles and all that jazz. So I want a nice restaurant where you can it's a proper experience. Thank you to Agla, our server, who was really friendly. She was vegan herself, and she was happy to see us tasting the menu, and she gave us some free vegan bubbly as well to have with our meal, which is great. So thank you to her. She was lovely and really diligent at her service. To sum up my review in numbers, I'm going to give the whole restaurant look and feel a 9 out of 10. It was a beautiful restaurant. The service, 10 out of 10. Agla was really friendly, and everyone else was really friendly too. Starters, 3 out of 10, unfortunately. Mains, 6 out of 10. Desserts, 7 out of 10. Price, 3 out of 10. The Beetroot Wellington was £25, and that's the sort of price you'd pay for a beef Wellington. You know, the cost to make a beef Wellington over a beef Wellington is so different. It's so much cheaper to make a beef Wellington, so it shouldn't be £25. Anyway, it was a good experience. I'm not sure whether I'll be hurrying to go back there again. Anyway, Gordon, if you're out there, I'd love to work with you one day. You're an absolute legend. Hit me up, please. Anyway, like, share and comment this video. Hit the notification bell. Please subscribe to my channel and keep on supporting me and sharing my videos, because your support means everything. Thank you so much.